It was basically a slaughterhouse. It's a slaughterhouse.
راح يودوا على المعمداني وهي بقى هذا الدم اللي جبته.
We basically arrived to the middle, to Shuhada al-Aqsa first, where we worked there for a bit before we came north. Now the situation in the north has been disastrous. Not saying that in the south it wasn't, because when we were south, we thought, me and the other Australian doctor that was with me, Dr. Saya Aziz, that we've seen the worst with the starvation, with the strikes, with the injuries that we saw, and with the amount of people, the starvation, the sewage, no clean water, people living in the hospital, people evacuating there every day. However, when we went north, it was another level of disaster. It was basically a slaughterhouse. It's a slaughterhouse. Yeah, so I've worked in Shuhada al-Aqsa, I worked in Al-Shifa hospital. The situation is bad and disastrous everywhere in Gaza. However, there's kind of a different scenarios. So people in Gaza are basically waiting to die in different ways. So it's kind of, they're waiting their turn to die. So we're either being killed by a bomb and a strike with different weapons, F-35, F-16 quadcopters, Apaches, the robotic injuries, and all sort of other weapons, snipers and the tanks. Or if you're lucky enough to survive with major disabilities and losing multiple limbs, or survive temporarily and then die because of infection, lack of medical care and lack of equipment. And other people die when they evacuate, go with no homes and they die from starvation and infections as well. Well, the main thing, I still cannot believe the things I've seen. I feel I'm like in a nightmare or a horror movie. I can't just stand those kids watching the father or the mum shredded into pieces in front of them, or the mum has lost all of her family at the same time and her kids. They're coming carrying dead bodies to me all the time. Like, doctor, just tell us, is there a chance, are they alive? Save them, help them. And they either arrive dead or it's kind of basically a case that there's no way to save at that stage. So it's really heartbreaking and difficult, and no matter, there's no way to express, there's no word to express the amount of pain that causes that shouldn't happen to anyone in the world. What people of Gaza are living, no one can tolerate.